Hey, my beautiful people. Glad to be back. It's been so long since I've had a chance to actually talk to you guys and catch up and let you know what I've been up to. And I have been busy with moving and um, getting my house situated and transferring things over and things like that. So I really didn't have time to vlog and times when I wasn't really doing anything. I was pretty much trying to rest and um, just try to, just trying to chill back and scale back a little bit. So I've been kind of, slagging with my vlogging. And so um, I really insisted that I was going to do this video no matter how late it was. And it's actually 3:09 a.m. Um, while my family is sleeping. And I figured, why not come down here and chit chat for a while? And I'm just actually trying to figure out places in my house that has good lighting and things like that. My vlogging room is not actually up and running and ready yet, so um, I'm not able to vlog in there right now, and so I have to get my lighting and everything together and everything set up. So I'm vlogging in my kitchen. So yeah, so here she is, and she's not really set up, quite the way um, I want her to be as of yet, but it's coming along really nice, and I'm really happy with the house. And my husband and I are putting a lot of work and love into it, and we're just trying to, warm it up to make it our own. So I actually wanted to come and just talk to you guys for a while and catch up. And um, it's been almost a few weeks, almost a month since I've been on here, since my last video. And the last video that I uploaded was my review for Rukai hair, which is Mimi hair. I showed you guys the 5 bundles that I had of the 28 inches and the 20-inch closure. Okay, so this is the unit that I made. The hair is beautiful. It doesn't shed. It doesn't tangle. I'm 5'8", so it's like waist length on me, and I no complaints. I'm not gonna color it. I'm not gonna cut it. Um, I pretty much just wanted to keep it as it is. I already have 2 other units that I had recently made. I think one of them I had showed you guys as I was wearing it. I had tried a little color because I'm not really a girl that likes color, and so I was just trying to try something new. And I think that one I showed you guys was like kind of a turquoise green on the ends. And so I wore that for a while, and then I went back and recolored it, and now it's purple. It's like 3 different type of purples, and kind of bluish too, bluish tone. And yeah, so this is just my regular go-to girl, and I just throw her on. And I actually had her curled um, before I washed her yesterday, and I let her air dry last night, and now I just slapped her back on. And so, yeah, this is the most, I have to say, it's the most beautiful hair that I've had in a long time. Um, I'm happy that I was able to find a really good vendor because I had some um, bad purchases on AliExpress, as you probably have saw. I had a review with Sayo Virgin Hair, and that hair was horrible. It was just like a rat's nest or a bird's nest. And so, like I mentioned before in my last video, I went back to the drawing board and kind of thought it through a little bit. And I said, you know what? Let me just try somebody that's not as known, and someone who is new to AliExpress, and just try to build a new relationship with them and see what comes out of it. And so um, Mimi was really nice and really informative about her hair, and I had expressed to her that I wanted to make sure that all of my bundles were the same and came from the same donor, and she made sure she made that happen. And every purchase that I got from her, I received it in 2 days, literally 2 days. So the shipping was really fast. It was free. The hair is not expensive. I believe for this hair, it was 5 bundles of 28 inches and 20-inch closure. Um, um, Peruvian body wave. Um, I believe it was like 280, maybe 286 or something like that. So that's a really good deal. The bundles were really full. Um, and I was able to put all the hair in on the unit, and didn't have any left over. And so I'm really happy and content with what came out with the unit. So um, I may come back and do another vlog or video on this hair, after I curled it, and show you guys how it holds a curl, and how nice and natural it looks. One thing I noticed about this hair too, let me mention really quick, is that one thing I loved about it is that the luster was not really high. It wasn't like a high sheen to the hair. And so it actually matched my hair, or what my texture would be, especially with women of color. You really don't want to go with hair that has too much sheen, because you want to have the hair look as natural as possible. So yeah, so it's like really, really, really nice. I don't have any product in it right now. I really don't use product in my units. Um, Only conditioner, and I may shampoo it like maybe once a month, if that, but more so just a co-wash with conditioner. And so, yeah. So, um, shout out to Mimi Hair and Brukai Hair, and thank you for sending me this beautiful hair, and I'm enjoying it. And, you guys go over there and check them out, and you can let them know that I sent you Mine Danje, and she has really good prices. Um, so moving on to other things that I've been kind of like um, fiddling around with. I actually started this vlogging channel because um, I actually have been going through some things, some emotional things, and health wise, and mental wise, and just all around. And so I just really wanted to was trying to figure out a way that I could kind of, have a therapeutic outlet. And so this was the reason I came up with the vlog. And I feel like, okay, well, if I can learn how to be more comfortable with expressing myself, and um, getting things out there, then I think that um, hmm, I think that I can learn how to just let things go, and move on, and um, continue to be happy, and content with what I do with. And so just a little insight of who I am, and what I deal with. And so actually, I'm 39, and I actually have a birthday coming up, the big 40. Ooh, and I'm excited about it, and not nervous, but it's different. I never like really imagined getting to 40 yet, but um, it's going to be interesting to see how it's going to play out. Um, I don't even really know what I'm going to do yet. Um, my baby girl, I think I have a video with her on here. We had did a little funny video, and she kept saying, "Mom, you have to do something really big. It's the big 40, so you have to go out with a bang. And I really don't know what I want to do yet, and I don't know if I want to do something at home or go out and do something, um, or what, or if I just want to do something with the family, or I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm kind of waiting for that to come up, and then, like I said, I just want watering like crazy. It's late, my eyes are red, and it's just like crazy. But um, I'm really excited about this vlogging channel because there's so many things that I want to talk about and get out there, and maybe it's somebody on the other end um, of the camera who can probably relate to some of the things that I talk about, some of the topics that I bring up. I really want to kind of mix my channel up. I love hair, I love makeup, but I really don't want to do just hair and makeup. I want to do hair and makeup. I want to talk about things. I want to get things out there. I want to kind of open up some floodgates, um, and just talk about everyday life and different topics, and um, get to know you guys in that way. And another thing I wanted to do is I wanted to kind of introduce myself as far as who I am, and what I'm dealing with and things like that. So as I mentioned, I'm 39, and um, married, a beautiful family, and have boys, and my baby girl, she's 12, and she's gonna be 12. Let me stop pushing that up. So already, she's gonna be 12. Oh my God, I'm tired. She is 12. She is 12. She's gonna be 13. She is a mess and was like on me so much about her birthday coming up and everything that she wants, and how she's saying that 13 is a big turning age for her. And when we were growing up, you know, becoming a teenager, it was kind of big, but um, becoming like 16, 18, and 21 was our thing. And so I was explaining to her like that was how we kind of celebrated. But, you know, I actually like prayed for a girl. I had all boys, and I'm like, God, just send me one girl so I can spoil her rotten. And he gave me one, and she's a handful, but I love her dearly. She's a sweetheart. And yeah, so other than that, one of the things that I wanted to talk about is something that I deal with every day, is that in 2007, I was diagnosed with MS, which is multiple sclerosis. And when I found out, I didn't really know that much about it. I had heard about it. I had heard about people that dealt with it and things like that, but I really hadn't had a chance to like do my research and to see really what it was. And it took me um, like 6 years, 7 years to kind of really learn, what it entails and how to look for things and how to spot when this relapse is going to happen or another relapse is going to happen. And so there's a lot of things that I deal with on a daily basis, and um, it causes you to be very exhausted all the time. And I find that it's it can be very frustrating. Um, it's frustrating for me, and it's very frustrating for my family. It's actually really frustrating for my husband, but um, he is like heaven sent, and I thank God for him every day. And each day it entails like a different day, and you really don't know what you're gonna wake up to. You really don't know what you're going to be dealing with. You can wake up and be in a good mood. You can be energetic. You can feel good. And then the next thing you know, boom, you're not. And you're having a relapse. And there's certain type of relapses that I have, um, temporary paralysis, um, brain injuries. Sometimes I have brain injuries where um, pretty much, MS is a neurological disease and causes you to have lesions on your brain. And depending how the lesions form, it can cause you to have slurred speech, where it may sound as if I just have like a really, really bad stuttering problem, but I don't. It's just that um, it's just actually controlling that side of the brain. Or it could be a shaken relapse, uh, seizures, um, a number of things, falling, body giving out, legs giving out, things like that. One day you're walking, dancing, next day you're on your crutches or a walker. You never really know what's going to happen. So I've been kind of like doing a lot of research and learning about it and just learning my body and just kind of figuring out, okay, what this is and how this works and how long it lasts and things like that. And so um, I'm getting a lot better at it, I would say, but it's a long road, and um, it's going to be interesting to see what the future is going to entail. And a lot of times, just dealing with it, it just causes me to be angry sometimes because I feel like I've been cheated. I feel like my family's been cheated. I feel like, you know, my husband's been cheated, and I just have to learn how to just relax and accept life and accept what I've been dealt and just kind of let go and just kind of take it easy. I'm the type of person where I'm always on the go, always thinking like, oh, I want to do this, or I have to do that, or this has to be done. I want this, that, this way, and I want this, that way, and another. And I just need to learn how to just be still and let things just happen and take place. And kind of figuring it out along the way. And it's a journey. So that's part of who I am and what I deal with. And so I really didn't want to start a vlog and not really have my subscribers just come on and just see videos and watch videos and not really know that much about me. I really want you guys to get to know me, and I want to get to know you guys. And I'm quite sure there's a lot of people out there who have daily issues that they deal with, whether if it's health or um, mental issues or um, finance, problems or whatever it is. And I'm coming to find out that it's going to be okay. You just have to trust and not be so hard on yourself, you know. Yeah, so I really never thought that I would reveal it. A lot of people that know me, family and friends, know about it, but there's not really a lot of some of my family and friends don't really know what it entails, what I go through um, each day. I really don't talk about it. I really don't express it. And I feel like part of the healing is to just come out and say, this is me and this is who I am and this is what I deal with. And so I know there's a lot of people out there who are just like me that are, you know, dealing with situations like this. And it doesn't have to be just MS. It can be other things, other different type of diseases. And um, they're just trying to figure out how to cope and how to deal with things. And so on the flip side of that, I'm not always just a emotional person. I can be funny when I want to be. I can be serious when I want to be. But there's like a million layers to um, who I am and what I stand for and things I like to do. And I'm just trying to find my path and just get out there and just try and not worry about failing. And so, um, yeah, I also had a lot of things going on. I wanted to go to school. I love business. I love law. And um, I wanted to go to school and get my degrees, and I did. And I went to school for like 8 years straight. I took a break like 2 years ago um, because it was just like it got to a point where my brain was just like overloaded, and I didn't really want to do it halfway. I wanted to um, do it 100%. I wanted to basically go into it with the energy that I went into it when I was in school. And so I wasn't really at that place for a while. So I just took a break. But I went for 8 years and completed my AA, my BA, MA, and I have 8 months left for my PhD. So I'm proud of myself for that and excited about it. And it's been trying to figure out how I could utilize it and make it work for me. Because once I got diagnosed with MS, um, I couldn't work with the all the medications I have to take and things that you deal with on a daily basis is just not safe. And um, I wish I could have went to work and used them because Lord knows what I'll be doing right now. Probably um, a professor or working for a big, you know, company or running a company or something like that. But now I just have to kind of go back and reinvent myself and figure out how I'm going to make it work. And I feel like I'm going to figure out how to make it work. I just have to just juggle some things around. And I do want to go back because I actually um, want to go into law. I studied it while I was in school, and I found that I was really intrigued by it. So that'll be like another goal to accomplish later on down the line, or maybe sometime soon. Um, can I think of anything else right now? Uh, Um, not really offhand. One thing I want to say is because I've kind of been talking about it for a while, for the last couple of days. I've been talking about it with my son, who's going to be 18 in a few months, and with my firstborn, I'm talking to him, and he's the best. Like, um, sometimes, like when you raise your kids, you really don't think that they're really listening and paying attention to what you're trying to teach them and things like that. But later on down the line, you kind of figure out that they've been paying attention this whole time. And I think that's really awesome. But we've been talking about goals and um, how it's important to try to set small goals for yourself. And I don't think trying to set huge goals or big goals is the way to go because sometimes can become overwhelming and you just drop everything and it becomes an epic fail. I've learned that if you just kind of go with the flow and just set small little goals um, and give it a certain time frame, I found that it's easier and it's better to comply with. And so that's some of the things that I've been doing for myself. And I was just talking to my son about that and just letting him know, like, it's important to kind of push yourself because when you do that, you don't relax on easy. Um, you know, you kind of push yourself harder to maintain it because once you find that you do something you love and you enjoy it, or you get something you love and you want to keep it and maintain it, you work hard to keep the things you have or to continue to do the things that you want to do. And some of the goals that I was setting for myself was, you know, when I moved out of LA with my family, part of the reason why I wanted to do that was because, um, like I said, for my kids, but mainly so for my sons, um, just in the bad neighborhoods, gangs, shootings, um, you can't even hang out in front of your house in your own yard. People breaking in, shooting, things like that. And so I wanted to kind of um, take them to a whole new environment and just to show them that, you know, you don't have to be a product of your environment. And if you work hard, you can establish things and go places that you probably never thought you can do or go to. And, since we moved, um, it's been so much better. It's not a quick fix. There's a lot of things you have to do to maintain it and to keep everything straight and copacetic. But at the end of the day, it's less strain. You wake up with a peace of mind. You don't have to worry about hearing helicopters and shootings and, uh, you know, hearing about killings and things like that. So there is bad everywhere, but there are places that are um, less bad than others. And so sometimes you just have to step out on faith and um, take a chance and, you know, just roll and see what's going to happen. I figure we take chances every day, regardless if we sit still or if we continue to move. So, so far, it's been actually good. And even though certain things probably have been strainful, it didn't last for a long time and we made it. And so that kind of taught me that, you know what, everything doesn't have to be bad and everything doesn't have to um, be the wrong move. And sometimes you just have to give it a try. And that's basically what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. You know, with everything that's going on in the society and our world, especially right now with the crazy antics and politics that's going on right now, we really don't know, um, what our life is going to entail, what's going to happen. You know, there's so many crazy things going on, terrorist threats. You have people, that are right next door, literally, that are just suffering from not being able to have clean water, safe water. Kids are getting sick. They're coming up with rashes and headaches, and, you know, they have to survive off of bottled water and things like that. And the economy and budget cuts, no jobs, and, things like that. So I think I'm just starting to just learn how to pay attention more and um, just talk less and listen more, and just so I can pay attention and start to see things around me and get to know my surroundings more. But it's better to know than not to know. I say that because one of the main things that I always say to people and I always say to my kids, be still. And a lot of times my kids were like, "Mama, what are you talking about?" Like, what I'm saying is that sometimes we, mentioning myself included, sometimes we just need to just stop and just not talk, just listen to the air and just kind of meditate and take things in and see things for what they really are and see people for who they really are and um, watch, who you have around you, what they're into. Does it mesh with what you're trying to do? Does it mesh with who you're trying to become or anything, So it's just basically just trying to get to know your surroundings and figure things out. And I come to find that it's kind of helped me out a lot because it's taught me that it's okay to be alone. It's okay to vent. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to slow down and just take life in, you know. And when you're ready to pick up and pick up the speed, pick up the speed. But sometimes you just have to be still. But what I want to say and what I will say is that um, things can get rough and things can be great. And it's basically what you make of it. And if it is bad, it doesn't have to last forever. If we can be still, we could have a clearer perception of how to figure things out and push ourselves to go, to be in a better environment, in a better situation. And I felt like that was important to kind of bring up a little bit, especially for us women. You know, women are powerful. Women are exuberant. We are, you know, the man is the king, but without the queen, honey, nada. So there's so many things that we're worth, so many things that um, we are able to do, maintain. We are multitaskers. We are magnificent. We are phenomenal. And we deserve the best of everything. And sometimes we lose ourselves, you know, being that our situations may be um, different but similar in situations, whether if it's, you know, relationship issues, daddy issues, you know, family issues, things like that. Um, you know, we go through a lot. And not to say that men don't go through a lot, but women, we are, um, how can I say, we are powerful, but sometimes, even though we're powerful, we can break down too. And one thing I always try to do, no matter what I went through, what my situation is just to always tell myself how important I am, how strong I am, and how determined I am. Um, and remind myself of that every day. And I feel like you guys should do that too. And sometimes we forget to do that and we lose ourselves. And whether if it's raising kids or trying to maintain a relationship or a marriage, you know, things can tend to get rough. And if you have emotional baggage, you know, that you dragging along with you through life, sometimes we have to learn how to sit the baggage down and take a lighter load. And eventually that load gets lighter and lighter and lighter and it gets easier. And it's important to just remind ourselves how important we are. And, you know, I'm all for um, girl power. And I just want to say, you know, keep your heads up. And, you know, I actually, when I started watching YouTube, um, I started watching it for like many reasons. I thought like, oh, I can go on here when I want to laugh, or when I need to learn how to fix something, or when I want to, you know, learn about a certain makeup, something's new out, new outfit, this, and that. And there's nothing that you can't find on here that can help you out. And so I just want to be a part of the movement and um, input some motivational things and therapeutic things out there and share and love and yeah, that's it. And so if you are one of those people that are going through something, it gets better. Um, if you are in a good place, keep pushing. And if you are a woman, keep fighting. And always remember that you are important. And I always have said, like, sometimes, you know, it is also a sin to be selfish to yourself. And sometimes we need to just sit back and just kind of take care of our own issues and love ourselves. And if you can do that, then you can give more love and spread it around. But if you don't have enough love and energy and time for yourself, how can you give it to others? And so that's just one thing that I wanted to come out and share. Um, but on the flip side, I don't really want to make it so serious. But I felt like that was something that I really wanted to come out and talk to you guys about. And yeah, I'll definitely be out here and talking more and vlogging more and get my equipment together. And this camera is not actually as good as I want it to be, but it's working for now. And so I have another camera that I'm going to start taking around with me and just vlogging about daily things. And I'll keep you guys updated with my health and life and excitement and changes. And I actually want to be able to hear from you guys too. So, you know, um, maybe somebody can see this and kind of identify with some of the things that I kind of jotted out. Is actually it's kind of a rant vlog. It wasn't made to just target to one thing. I had so many things that I wanted to talk about. So um, I actually just wanted to try to fit everything in. So it's like 41 minutes that I've been talking, and I really don't want to hold you guys too much longer. But thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember that my God is love, and I hope yours is too. My heart is crooked. My heart is crooked. I've been trying to figure out how to get it together. My fingers is all over the place. They are long. My mom always say you have piano hands, and she made me take lessons, but I never really followed through with it. Who knows what I would have did if I would have continued. But anywho, um, love you guys. Be safe, and remember, be still. Take time out for yourself. Love yourself, and um, enjoy life to the fullest because life is short and we only get one round, and you know you don't want to live with any regrets. And so until next time, I'll see you guys soon. And again, thanks for watching. Share the video, and yeah, I'll be back. And I'll actually come back and show you guys what I've been up to, what I've been doing as far as decorating, and hopefully I can get my vlogging room up soon. I really need to stop procrastinating about that. And it's been kind of like teeter-totting, like working on this and then moving over here and moving over here. And so um, I promise I'm going to try to um, show you guys around and just show you what I've been up to and ideas that I've been having and things like that. And if you guys have any ideas, I would love to hear from you as far as like decorating tips and things that I can do and stuff like that. And so I will want to hear about any ideas that you guys have. If there's anything that you guys have on your minds and you want to share, you want to talk about, whether if it's health or any type of issues that you guys are going through, like I love to hear it, because sometimes hearing other people's issues and situations kind of helps you and lets you know that, what, minds are not that bad. Um, and I always try to remember that even though it may be rough for me, there's somebody out there that's going through something way worse than I am. So again, I love you guys. It's actually 3:53 a.m. Um, and I have to get up early and take care of some business. And I don't even think I'm gonna really sleep, but I'm gonna try to get some shut eye at least for an hour or so, and then get back up and do it again. And I don't know. I might come back later on tonight and try to talk to you guys again. I'm gonna try to put at least maybe 1 or 2 vlogs out a week until I have time to move them up. And I will see you guys soon. So, bye. Thanks for watching. See you soon.